Aloha, everyone. Thank you and welcome to the Thursday evening Tao Wellness Sessions. We are so happy to be with you. My name is Chiemi, and I'm so happy and excited to introduce to you our beloved Dr. Gina Museri. And we are so blessed to have her uh, doing this Thursday evening Tao Wellness session with all of you. So Dr. Gina is a licensed and expertly trained acupuncturist and a registered traditional Chinese medicine practitioner with a special focus on reproductive health, in vitro fertility, and pain management. Since 2004, Dr. Gina has treated thousands of patients, providing comprehensive health care system that is safe and natural and effective. With over 20 years of experience, Dr. Gina helps patients achieve their optimal health and life goals by experiencing pain relief and birthing happy and healthy babies. She is also a certified master teacher with the Tao Academy since 2015 and an authorized Tao Calligraphy field teacher and practitioner. So we are so happy to have Dr. Gina with us. We welcome all of you. Thank you for joining. And we will turn over to Dr. Gina. Thank you.
Thank you, Chimmy. Do I need to, let me see. Oh, good. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. Okay, sorry for my fiddling around here. So thank you, everyone. My name is Gina Mazzetti, and as Chimmy was saying, I am a master teacher of the Tao Academy, and I am so honored and excited to be able to present to you tonight with two of our calligraphy from the 10 Da light wall. So the 10 Da light wall is part of the Tao technology that is created by Dr. and Master Jigang Sha. Dr. Shah is trained as a medical Western physician, a doctor of medicine in China, and he also trained to be an acupuncturist in China and in Canada. And he was an extremely successful acupuncturist in China and the Philippines and in Canada as well. And for the past probably 30 years, he has switched his focus from Western medicine and Chinese medicine to what he calls soul, mind, body medicine. So, soul, mind, body medicine incorporates using the power of our own soul to heal our minds and our bodies. And in some of the systems that he has come up with, we use what we call Tao calligraphy. So Tao is a concept that was created, or this word was coined by Lao Tzu, who was an ancient philosopher. And he said, I don't know really what to call the creator of the universe, but I'm just going to call it Tao. So that is how we have the word Tao. It's been around for over 2,500 years. And it's so interesting because the Tao Te Ching, which is the book that Lao Tzu left to us, is the second most popular selling book throughout history after the Bible. And the Tao that we're talking about is not the Tao of religious Taoism. It is more of a philosophy, it is a lifestyle. Often you'll hear people say Tao is the way. And what does that mean? The way? It just means that is the way that we experience life. And so when we talk about Tao technologies, what is happening is that Dr. and Master Shah, through his lifetime of experience with energy medicine, and then being able to access the power of our souls, he's been gifted really with having the ability to, we call it, download the power of the source into the calligraphy. So we have different practices that we can do to help bring the power of Tao and source and our own soul into our heart, our energy field, the energy in our body, our mind. And we can do that for a health condition, for a relationship, to transform any area of your life. Like if you want to move, or you want to learn something, you want to learn a new profession, you want to learn to play an instrument, you want to learn how to speak a language. Dao technologies can help you with virtually any aspect of your life that you would like to improve. And the way that that works is that when Dr. Shaw writes the calligraphy, we call it bi zi. So E means one, B means stroke, and zi means character. So writing the whole character in one stroke. For example, can you show us the picture of the 10-doll wall, Annette? I'll show everybody what this means by when I say 10-doll wall. So you can see here we have 10 calligraphy, and the reason that we call it 10 da, da is da. Da means grand, greater, greatest, big. And that is the first character of every calligraphy. So if you look at each calligraphy, you'll see the very top has a character, and that character is normally 1, 2, 3 strokes, I believe. And we write it now as one stroke. Dr. Shaw learned how to do this oneness writing from the last woman who was the only lineage holder of one stroke writing. And she learned it from her teacher, who, so generally with like your teacher, you call your teacher Lao Shi. So Lao Shi, and excuse my pronunciation because I studied Chinese for 1 year in school, so I don't actually know how to speak Chinese. But so Lao Shi means like a respectful way to refer to your teacher. So like we could, like even like with Dr. Shaw, we could say Sha Lao Shi. So we're addressing him respectfully as our teacher. So but then your, like the utmost teacher of whatever that teaching is called Tai Shi. So Tai Shi is like if you have like a teacher, for example, but then you have one person that is like the expert in the field in the whole world, that like master is called taisher. So Dr. Shaw's instructor, she learned from the taisher of this calligraphy. And he was the teacher of the last emperor of China. And she was supposed to become the teacher of the next emperor, but then uh, the kingdom fell and she moved to Canada. And then when Master Shaw started studying with her, she was already over 100 years old, and she passed this down to him. Okay, so thank you, Annette. We can move the wall away for now. Okay, great. So that is what the 10-DAW, we call it 10-DAW wall, because normally we put all 10 calligraphies on one wall. Mine is a little bit separated because my wall that I have in my clinic will only fit 8 of them. So I have the other 2 over here. And so tonight we're actually going to work with these 2 calligraphy. And these 2 calligraphy are Da Quanshu and Da Changsheng. So Da Quanshu is greatest forgiveness. and Da Changsheng is greatest flourishing. So what I would like you to do is just close your eyes for a moment and imagine your heart relaxing. And imagine your body just settling down, and take a deep breath all the way into your lower abdomen. So inhale and exhale with a sigh. And let your shoulders drop. Maybe roll your shoulders around if you've been working at the computer all day or lifting equipment or whatever it is that you do for work. We always tend to get tight shoulders, very common. Relax again and just focus your attention on your chest, on the area around your heart. And imagine that you have a beautiful light shining from the center of your chest. And it's shining all the way around your body, 360 degrees. And you feel a sense of gratitude for your heart and your heart center. Okay, and we'll inhale again. Inhale deep all the way into your lower abdomen. And exhale with a sigh. And try to relax your neck, relax your head. Okay, and now I want you to ask your question from your heart about what you would like to focus on, what you would like to work on, what would you like to change, transform, or improve in your life. Or if you have something coming up that you're wondering, oh, I wonder if I could do this right now, or I'm not too sure because I don't feel quite prepared, whatever it is, emotionally, mentally, time-wise, financially, organizationally, logistically. But maybe it's like a really strong desire that you have, and you're wondering, oh my goodness, how am I going to be able to do that? So whatever it is in your life that you want to work on, just bring that into your heart. And if you have a question like, I wonder if I should da 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 da. And because it's going to take, A, B, C, D steps, whatever, just kind of hold that question in your heart. Or if you have some, like a pain in your body or health condition that needs addressing, say, okay, I'm going to focus on my, right knee this evening, or, whatever it is in your body or your life that you need to transform. And then we're going to imagine that situation is already resolved. So, like if you take the example of your knee, just picture in your heart and your mind that you're able to walk around freely and your knee doesn't hurt. Or you're wondering, I wonder if I should plan on doing that thing. Just see yourself doing it and doing it happy, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I finally got ABC, all my ducks in a row, so that I can go do this thing or accomplish this task or learn this new subject. Okay, so whatever it is, just hold it in your heart. And then we're going to do a forgiveness practice. So, Annette, if you want to bring up the two calligraphies, Annette has a beautiful picture of the two calligraphy. Yeah. Okay, great. So, yeah, see where Annette's cursor is? That is over the greatest forgiveness. So if you want to, just have your eyes kind of gently like looking at the picture, but relax your eyes at the same time. And then feel like the beauty of the words, the beauty of the writing, because Tao calligraphy is an art form. So we can appreciate the beauty of the art. And at the same time, there are powerful forces behind the calligraphy. So when Master Sha writes the calligraphy, the power of the source enters into the calligraphy because he spent, I would say, not only this lifetime, but probably many, many, many lifetimes honing the connection between being a human being and being able to bring in source energy, which we all have the power to do. But right now, because we haven't been studying this for 60 years, we're going to borrow some of Master Sha's Tao technology that he has created so that it makes it easier for us. So whatever it is that you're focusing on, just ask for forgiveness. So for example, if it's like your knee or, whatever it is that you're doing, just say, dear soul of, and then fill in the blank. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to transform, to heal, to change. Do a good job. Thank you. And then we'll say hello to the calligraphy. So I like to think that I have like my heaven's saints around me and angels and things like that. And also, I was raised as a Christian, so I have Jesus and God. And I know a lot of people around me have been raised either as Buddhist or Taoist. So whatever your tradition is, you could just call that force into your life, even if it's nature, if it's the universe, if it's the planets, the stars, whatever it is. Because as human beings, we have the ability to receive energy from all around us. Like we live here because Mother Earth provides food for us, and Mother Earth provides food because the sun is shining on us. So we're able to receive nutrition from the earth and from the sun. And there is probably only a very, very minuscule amount of understanding that we have about what we are receiving because our field that we vibrate at is very narrow. So just gently watch the picture of the greatest forgiveness, and then we can say hello to the greatest forgiveness. I call them my greatest forgiveness saints. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please assist me in forgiving myself and others, and for asking for forgiveness so that I can better have more energy to heal myself or accomplish this, whatever you're doing. Thank you. So you always want to ask and then say thank you. And then, so we're going to do this practice called Xi Qing Hu Zhuo. And again, sorry for my pronunciation. Xi Qing means to breathe in positive energy, information, and matter, because we do inhale molecules, we do inhale even light, particles of light. I know that is not something we think about every day, but it is true. And if you look at the band, I forgot what it's called. I don't know if it's called a bandwidth, but the spectrum, that's what it's called, the spectrum of light. The spectrum of visible light, like say this is the spectrum from A to Z, we can only see like less than probably one minuscule amount of that. I don't know what the number is. But for example, in an atom, like in anything, like 99.999% of anything is space. But we don't see the space between the atoms, we just see the object. So there is also a lot of light that we don't see. So my experience is that there is light coming from the calligraphy when we ask for it, even online. So ask for forgiveness. So we're going to say, "Dear all the souls," and you can repeat after me, "that I or my ancestors have ever hurt or harmed." Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I keep looking at the calligraphy. "Please forgive me and my ancestors for any hurt or harm that we may have ever caused you in any lifetime. Please forgive me for any mistakes that I've made that could be contributing to, whatever it is that you're working on." And I know that in order to be forgiven, I will have to work at it. It's just like if you do make a mistake in life that you're aware of, obviously you want to make up for that mistake somehow, right? So we make up for our mistakes that we may not be aware of. Sometimes it's not even our mistakes. Sometimes people just get angry at us for things that we have no control over, but that negative energy is still received by us. So, we could have hurt someone without us even knowing. Like if we accidentally cut somebody off in traffic, we may not realize that. I like see people, accidentally like changing lanes all the time, or like, once in a while I'll go to change and then I don't realize, oh my gosh, that person was in my blind spot and I didn't turn all the way around to look out the back window, or just whatever it is. It's we make little mistakes all the time that we might not even be aware of, that could startle somebody or upset them or make them feel unhappy in some way. So we need to always do a forgiveness practice. So, "Dear all souls that I or my ancestors have ever hurt or harmed in any way, we are all extremely sorry. Please forgive us for our mistakes, and we promise to continue to help others to become healthier and happier in whatever mode is available to us. Thank you." And then we can also offer forgiveness. So, "Dear any souls that have hurt or harmed us or our ancestors in this or any lifetime, we completely and unconditionally forgive you. Dear all souls that have ever hurt or harmed us or our ancestors in this or any lifetime, we completely and unconditionally forgive you. Let us all continue on our journeys, physical or spiritual, with love, peace, and harmony." And then we're going to do an exercise with the breathing, like I was mentioning before, the Xi Qing, to breathe in positive information. And then when we exhale, that's called Hu Zhuo, Hu Zhuo, means to like exhale the negative information, or like sometimes in Chinese medicine we call it like negative qi, or the pollution that's in our body. Like, we try to inhale oxygen, we receive oxygen from the air, we exhale carbon dioxide. Is that right? Okay, so we're going to, now that we've asked for forgiveness, we've offered forgiveness, we've said hello to our situation, we've said hello to the calligraphy saints, we're going to practice inhale and exhale. So we're going to inhale, and then as you inhale, you're going to be receiving the golden light through the calligraphy. And as we exhale, we're going to say some phrases. So we're going to start with greatest forgiveness. And so I'll say greatest forgiveness, and then I'll say, I forgive you, you forgive me, bring love, peace, and harmony. So we'll do that, and then we'll do another little thing. Okay, so we're going to inhale. So if you want to, you can count to 5 as you inhale. And then we're going to exhale greatest forgiveness. And then I forgive you. And then you forgive me. And then bring love, peace, and harmony. Okay. So we'll do that twice so everyone can get it. Okay. Inhale. Greatest forgiveness. Inhale. I forgive you. Inhale. You forgive me. Inhale. Bring love, peace, and harmony. And the whole time you can smile at your heart and smile to whatever it is that you're working on, the situation or an area of your body or your life, a relationship, your finances, your business, whatever you're doing. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale. Greatest forgiveness. Inhale. I forgive you. Inhale the golden light. You forgive me. Inhale. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Okay, and now I want you to just close your eyes for a moment and just focus on the area around your heart. Relax your neck and shoulders. Stretch around a little. Inhale and exhale. Smile into your heart and feel a sense of gratitude to your heart for invoking all of this forgiveness so that you feel more peaceful in your heart. And when we feel more peaceful in our hearts, everything in our life flows more smoothly. This is why Tao technology works. We're in front of the calligraphy. We're receiving light from the source. It's absolutely incredible. And even if you have any of Master Sha's books at home, you can do, a little bit of this practice on your own. The book I have, it doesn't have next to me, it doesn't have any big calligraphies in it. I have the Tao Classic of Longevity and Immortality here, but you don't even need to have the book with you, but if you do have any book, because of Master Sha's soul power, you know, everything that he has written carries source light. And I can tell you, oh my gosh, there have been times where I've been so sick or in so much pain, the type of pain where you can't even think of what you need to do because you're just curled up in a ball. And it's like all I had near me was a book. And I have a book wherever I am. I have a book in my car. I have a book at, books at home, I have books here, books everywhere. And just put it wherever I have pain. And I just ask the source power that's within the book to help me. And the calligraphy also, these beautiful, you can see the frame and everything, the matting is so beautiful. You can purchase these on the Dr. Shaw website. And practice with them at home. And it really does help you to elevate whatever it is that you're doing a lot faster. Okay, so we're going to do second part of greatest forgiveness practice. So we're going to inhale the golden light, and as we exhale, we're going to say peace and joy in my heart. So greatest forgiveness brings peace and joy to your heart. So we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale peace and joy to my heart. And we'll do that 3 times. Okay. So again, when you inhale, just inhale to a count of 5. Just inhale slowly. So relax, focus on your heart. Send love to your heart and imagine your heart's love is radiating out to that body part or that situation that you're working on. Inhale. Peace and joy in my heart. And relax. Inhale and relax. Okay, and then inhale to a count of 5 again. And exhale, peace and joy to my heart. Peace and joy in my heart. And relax. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Inhale, count to 5. Exhale. Peace and joy in my heart. Okay, wonderful. So peace and joy in our hearts comes from forgiveness. So if you're ever feeling in Chinese medicine, we say that anxiety and depression are related to the heart, but forgiveness brings peace and joy to your heart. So whenever you're feeling some anxiety or sadness, do a forgiveness practice. And remember to end with brings peace and joy to my heart, because your ears and your brain and every part of your being will hear the words that you're saying. So when you say, like, I forgive you, you forgive me, bring love, peace, and harmony, and then you say, brings peace and joy to my heart, your heart, the molecules in your heart will literally start to transform. You're opening the pathway to receiving more light in your DNA, because every molecule of DNA contains 1,000 photons of light. But how big and bright and full are those photons of light? We want to make them really big and bright and shiny. So anytime you're feeling a little bit blue or feeling a little bit anxious, take out 5, 10, 15 minutes, do a forgiveness practice, and remember the light in your heart. Okay, wonderful. So now we're going to move on to the second practice. And if anyone has any comments or questions, feel free to write it in the chat. And before we finish today, we will go over any comments or questions. I have been doing this a long time, along with Chimmy and Annette, and a lot of people here present. And so any questions anyone newer may have, I'm sure we can find you an answer or research or whatever it takes to answer any questions that may come up for you. Okay, so the second calligraphy is called Da Chang Sheng. So Da Chang Sheng means greatest flourishing. Da means greatest, Chang Sheng means flourishing. So for the greatest flourishing, I actually have to check my notes because I don't have all the words for this memorized because it's a lot of words. So I'm going to refer to my notes here for a moment. So greatest flourishing. So for all of the 10 Da, there are phrases. So the phrases for greatest flourishing are the Tao source, or you can just say source or Tao or divine or universe or God, or you could use whatever nomenclature you like, bestows huge Tao wisdom, health, longevity, happiness, good relationships, prosperity, luck, success, and more to all aspects of life. So this is why I absolutely love practicing with the Da Kuan Chu, the greatest flourishing calligraphy, because we need a flourishing of health. We need a flourishing of vitality. Sorry, I'm looking at the calligraphy again. We need a flourishing of health. We need a flourishing of vitality. We need a flourishing of finances. We need a flourishing of compassion. We need a flourishing of being able to understand our fellow humans. We need a flourishing of love. And just by working with the greatest flourishing calligraphy, we can incorporate all of those flourishing elements into our life. I'll just read the list again. Tao Source bestows huge Tao wisdom, health, wisdom, right? A flourishing of wisdom. We all need that. Health, longevity, happiness, good relationships, prosperity, luck, success, and more to all aspects of life. Do good deeds and accumulate virtue. So every day, I mean, I think it's just natural for us, but I also find it just super inspiring to just like randomly just whatever whenever I get the opportunity just to like try to make someone smile and just ask whatever the situation is, just hold that door open for somebody that's walking by you or walking through, or, just all those little things that come about during the day. Just, just do just be happy and help others to be happier. Like sometimes I'm walking down the street and sometimes you might see somebody that's walking by, they look a little bit grumpy or something. And I just smile at them. And if I see them smile back at me, I'm like, "Oh my gosh." Like they just smiled. And when you smile, it actually releases like happy endorphins into your brain. So if you can see somebody that looks like they need a smile, just give them a smile. Whether they smile back at you or not, you did, a good thing, because it's just spreading joy. It's up to each person if they want to receive it or not, but it's our job to just remember to try to help others to be happier, to be healthier wherever we can throughout our day. And then the last phrase is Tao career flourishes. Now, as we do the breathing, we can't really say Tao success, it's too many words. So we're going to say 3 times greatest flourishing. Then we're going to say, let's see, what should the second phrase be? We'll just say, heal me. And then we'll say, bless me. And then we'll say Tao career flourishes. So by Tao career, what is Tao career? Basically, Tao career is you living your daily life. So you have flourishing in your life. I love to say Tao career flourishes because that's actually another calligraphy that Master Sha has. Okay, let's get ready. We have 20 more minutes, so we can definitely accomplish this. Okay, so we're gonna breathe in to now our lower abdomen, because the flourishing is, so each of the 10 Da has like a house in your body, for example. And the house of greatest flourishing is your lower dantian, which is a place in your body. In Chinese medicine, we call it like the lower burner, sometimes in English. But basically, it's a place or a space in your body, in your lower abdomen, below your belly button. So just imagine a ball of light in your lower abdomen, and imagine this light is filled with love and happiness and joy, and it is radiating out to your whole body and radiating out beyond your body because you are flourishing. So you're going to inhale and exhale a couple times and just send love into our lower dantian, our lower abdomen. So inhale. Exhale and relax. Relax your shoulders. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale and relax. 1 more time. Send love to your abdomen. Inhale. Exhale and relax. Okay, wonderful. So now we're going to, again, say hello to our lower abdomen. So, dear soul, mind, and body of my lower, it's called lower dantian energy center. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to increase my flourishing, my energy, my finances, my good relationships. Do a good job. And then say hello to your situation, whatever it is, dear soul, mind, and body of da 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 da. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. You have the power to heal, transform or change yourself to have more positive energy and frequency, do a good job. Thank you. And then we'll say hello to the calligraphy, like I call my calligraphy saints because that's what they look like to me. Dear our calligraphy saints, we love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Thank you for radiating the light of greatest flourishing to our lower Dantian energy center to help us to flourish in our transformation. Thank you. So we'll inhale and we'll exhale greatest flourishing. Let's just do that 3 times. That'll be simple. So inhale to count of 5. Exhale, greatest flourishing. Inhale. Exhale, greatest flourishing. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, greatest flourishing. Okay, and inhale and exhale and relax for a second. One of the interesting things too about the Tao 10 Tao light wall is that it does actually carry the light from different dimensions. So Master Sha, in Master Sha's sort of explanation, his thinking, his philosophy is that we are in the 3rd dimension, and that in order to heal, it's great if we have assistance from higher dimensions. So for example, my calligraphies are at 4th dimension, and I believe Annette's may be at 5th dimension already. So it's great to practice with a certified Tao Tao 10 Tao light wall practitioner, because you can have your own calligraphy at home, but if you practice with the certified practitioner, then you have their level of light that you're receiving. So right now you're receiving mine and Annette's, Chammy's, and Lori's. Okay, so then let's do, we'll do inhale and then we'll exhale, heal me. We'll do that 3 times. So just whatever your situation is, imagine it just completely resolved and you feel so grateful for it. So inhale. Heal me. Inhale. Exhale, heal me. Heal me. One more inhale. Heal me. Okay, and then we'll do the last one for this as Tao career flourishes, and then we'll do one more practice with the 2 calligraphies together. So inhale, and then to count of 5, and then we'll exhale, Tao career flourishes. Inhale. Tao career flourishes. Relax. Inhale. Exhale, down. Career flourishes. Smile to your lower dantian, your lower abdomen. One more inhale. Exhale, down. Career flourishes. Okay, perfect. And then just relax for a second. Just going to check. We have 13. Okay. Okay, wonderful. And so Gregory is walking normal is his focus. Thank you, Gregory. Wonderful. And we do send blessings to Gregory to be able to walk normal again. Walking normal, walking normal, walking normal. Thank you. Thank you, Gregory, for all the hard work that you do and all the love that you give. We really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Okay, wonderful. So our last little practice that we're going to do here is we're going to then have both calligraphies light coming into us. So we're going to focus the forgiveness light on our heart and then the flourishing light on our lower abdomen for today. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do the inhale and then we're going to exhale. Tao light showers me. And you're going to imagine the light shining into your body and washing the inside of your body, the cells, your cells of your nervous system, the cells of the spaces in your body, the energy in your body, even like your soul being washed with the Tao light shower. Tao light shower. Okay, so we're going to inhale the golden light, and then as we exhale, we'll say Tao light shower, and just imagine your soul, your mind, your heart, your physical body, your energy is all being cleansed. So we'll do that one 5 times, okay? Alrighty, so inhale the golden light of Da Quan Shu, greatest forgiveness, and Da Chang Sheng, greatest flourishing. Smile to your heart and your lower abdomen, increasing your energy, stamina, vitality, immunity, bringing peace and joy to your heart and more. Inhale. Da light shower. Inhale. Exhale, Tao light shower. Down light shower. Inhale. Exhale. Down light shower. 2 more times. Inhale. Down light shower. Last one. Give it all your love. Inhale. Down light shower. Wonderful. Okay, fantastic. So, everyone, we did a great job this evening. And I just wanted to thank everyone who's watching now and in the future. Oh, you could take the calligraphies down in it. I just wanted to thank everyone who's watching now and in the future for being here with us. especially if you're here with us live, because as we do have more people gathering together, it does create a higher frequency of healing, rejuvenation, enlightenment, and more. And so thank you so much, everyone who comes together every Thursday evening with Satori Family Wellness for this free introduction to Tao calligraphy practices. And also, thank you so much to Satori Family Wellness, Annette, Chami, and Lori for bringing this all together and for doing the incredible work that you all do every day. And thank you. I'm so honored to be your guest once a month. As I've said before, this is my absolute favorite practice that I do all month because I get to be here with all of you. And also thank you to everyone who is watching in the future. And if you would like to join us live, one of the things that we do if we get to a certain threshold of people, if we get not a threshold, but if we get like more people joining us, then we're able to actually offer a special healing practice, which we tend to call also a download because that's just kind of the word that we use for it. But it is a very special way to accelerate your healing. So I think as the video gets put up, I believe that there is a link in the description for contacting Satori Family Wellness and getting on the list for receiving the notification that we are going live on Thursday. And it's every Thursday evening for the most part, from 7 to 8 p.m. Hawaii time. And Hawaii time is always the same. We don't have like daylight savings time. We just have Hawaii standard time. It's always the same time. So if you're in a different area of the world or you're in a different state, your time may change, but ours won't. So I think sometimes we might lose some people at certain times of the year because of the time change. They can't remember that, Hawaii is the same. So just keep that in mind. And then I believe, Chami, did you have announcements to make, or Annette, do you have any announcements for memberships
Memberships
or
or
yeah.
yeah. Well, before Jamie closes the session, I'd like to read what Asha had said. She said, "Such a beautiful practice. Greatest love and gratitude. I ask to clear blockages related to starting my private practice to help me serve more." That's beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you so much, Asha.
Jimmy, we are so grateful, Dr. Gina, for having you every month. You know,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
It's
It's
so
so
fun
fun
being
being
here.
here. Oh, we love having you here. Okay, Jimmy, you want to close? Where is she? Well, I can do it. We want to thank all of you for joining this evening. We thank Dr. Gina. This was such a wonderful, powerful session. I wish more people had come. I mean, being in the Tenda light wall field, as you said, it's in a higher dimension. We actually cannot comprehend, right? So, I'm speaking to the, okay, there. So we can really comprehend what we are getting. But our teacher always says, don't worry, something is happening. So we just receive. So we're so grateful to Master Shah for his generosity. He says we can offer a free um, Tao calligraphy or Tao Chang evening or now 10 Tao wall. And he's going around the world promoting this because he knows that we do need, to be in this positive field all the time. So we thank all of you. And I want to say aloha and mahalo, but I will stop the video. But please stay on so I can Uh,
Thank you so much,